Well, welcome and hello to episode 28 of FPL Top Dogs, Ballyhaunis, and I'm the guru here to take you through all the review of game week 32. And it was absolutely the beginning of chip season, the silly season, the last round of chips that we got after game week 19 or 20 seems so far back. And your die will be cast in regard to how you played or lack of playing. Lots of people I see in the Christy Nic Pub Fantasy League, a pub based in Ballyhaunis that was used to be open, and that's what the whole FPL Top Dogs is about. It's about our FPL league, pub team, and other bits of other leagues that we have, Kirkclap Memorial Cup and the King of the Travelers, and they're under a moniker of the FPL Top Dogs, and I'm the guru, and I suppose I'm the custodian, but um, I hope that you get a bit of a bit of a entertainment out of these pods anyway. It keeps you in the loop in regard to everything in regard to the Christian Nicholson Pub Fantasy League. So yeah, your dies cast, and just I had a quick look over the Christian Nicholson Pub at the minute, and yeah, David the quiet fella McNamara is out in front with Stevie Stratford Nolan or Knowlesy in second, and they didn't play a chip. Neither of them. One's played the wild card and the other's played the bench boost. I can't believe it, man. I really can't believe it. I was shocked. I looked through the Christy Nick and very little chip activity altogether because a lot of people were looking to wildcard this 22 to be set up for a bench boost in 23 or 30, 33, excuse me. So the wild card in 32 and the bench boost in 33. And then if they have the free hit left, they can do the 36 job on it and free hit 34. So you don't have any of the worry of messing about trying to get rid of your Chelsea, Brighton, Burnley, Leeds, Man City, and Bournemouth assets because they'll all be blanking after Dublin in 33. It's one of them. It happened last year as well. So I don't have the free hit, so I'm a little bit good. I love this sort of strategy, and but which player is that player? Because you always come, that player that suits everything in the long run. And I have, um, after the Ekatike news that we've had, he's out injured long term now. He could even miss the World Cup. Ekatike, I said that's it. I'm not waiting for price drop, so I've just got back in Haaland, and we'll have a look now. Very, very tired, very, very drained after work. I've just set up. I'm still even in my, in my Redbridge Council gear. I just absolutely vegetated for 3 hours. I just can't. It's absolutely totally smashed after work. Seriously, it's just no joke. Something there's like the heavy weather, or there's a cloud. It's overcast today, and a touch of rain and all this and that, and I don't know, bro. I don't know why it's so heavy. Is it something to do with the UV cosmetic or cosmetic? The Cosmo rays, the rays or something, the UV's up or something. It still comes through the clouds apparently. So just I feel it irradiated all over today. So what do we do? So we share the screen and we'll have a look anyway. So still managed to keep inside the top million. And I have to admit, I this game week with a 47, and I think my safety was about 57, but the average was like 46 across, but dropped about 110,000 places or so. But I'll take that. Lots of people did play the wild card. It's just in the Christy Nicholson pub league and the guys that we have here. Very, very little activity. So let's have a look here. So yeah, obviously no wild card. I just had to kind of go with the dudes here, like Rogers and Thiago, and of course, Bowen was the big guy this week with the 3 assists. He could have had four. So a few people had double them, and they just banged, and also with a Lewis. So although the wildcarders would have had Lewis in their team, um, but apart from them banging, and I suppose Gay, I don't think he'd be 50-50 whether you go with the. I think people would have went for the sexy pick in Lewis. And then even Nunez as well, Mateus Nunez will be in the loop there. So yeah, it's a funny game week. Completely, I'm really happy to survive it, to be honest, and stay and keep in that top mill. But oh my god, top million, man, it's just a complete joke, really, isn't it? Like there's a million players better than you. Oh, look at all these are the leagues that I'm already knocked out of in the cups. Look at that knockout now. I'm still in the Christy Nic. Are you joking me? I have to have a look at this. Sorry, folks. I know this is self-indulgent, but it's the only cup. And the reason why I'm still in it is because I've got a bloody NA to buy due to their game week 31 score. Okay, I've had like 8 green arrows and 11. So now I've had 8 green arrows and 12. I'll take it after the wild card and when I played it in, I don't know, was it 21 or so? Um, so yeah, Carl Morris is up there. I don't play this game at all because of the cup stuff. Really, it doesn't. Mainly, I don't know who I've played, and I'm already knocked out by the time I figure out. The cup's on. Yeah, I've just gone backwards in all this. So I've been having to set up and be very patient on the likes of Rogers and Dango and the likes of these dudes because transfers are absolutely gold, especially when you got no wild card, no free. It's not your fault, but I had to get out of that 3 million bracket. So I kind of made my boost to get the hell out of the Netherlands or the Netherlands or the Rhinelands or the Forgotten Lands or whatever they're called. Um, so now people are going to make their own move. So fair enough. So anyway, so going forward, let's have a look anyway. Yeah, I did get in Hill for Timbers. That was the week before anyway. So that was to save a bit of money because I was eyeing Haaland. I just, I don't think it can go without Haaland. If he bangs, you're done. Your season's over. The whole thing's a damp squib. So I did get in Haaland, Gehi, and Tarkov. No, it wasn't Tarkovsky. It was yeah, sorry, Dewsbury Hall. Uh, so uh, yeah, Dewsbury Hall. I think the main reason is because I didn't want to have a massive benching headache, and yeah, so there's like one, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, I've only got six. One, two, three, four, five, or six. It's not great, but I got in Dewsbury Hall instead of getting seven doublers is because I don't want to be completely goosed for 34. I was very well set up before these transfers, but I just Gehi I know is a big definitely what do you call it, knee jerky. I don't. Who cares anyway? He's solid. He's reliable, and he's a good attacking bonus. So yeah, Dewsbury Hall's in there. I like what he has in 34. West Ham. Okay, and then City. But I can bench a few of these. I've got Dango there. I've got Gabriel to come back in. Thaw, I don't trust as far as you can throw him. You imagine like 1-0 up against Palace away, and then you just Newcastle jack it in. There's no other word. They're a complete disgrace. They're on the beach. Forget about it, man. They're out of Europe. The whole loss has been a complete joke. I have no idea where Newcastle are going. If you're a Newcastle fan, you're back again in no man's land or purgatory. And I have no idea where you're going with this. I was going to say Eddie Hobbs. Was it Eddie Howe? And Bournemouth could go up there now next and take you apart with Iriola. And there you go. Uh, I don't have any massive angst. It's just they're just a frustration. And Gordon, hot and cold, wishes of rubbish. Walter made and messed about with him and my son Dream Team. Absolute baloney. Couldn't get rid. Was stuck with other things. This season's been just a complete joke from start to finish, with no quality, no skill, nothing to inspire anyone. Salah's done nothing. Cole Palmer's done nothing. Saka's just a shadow. Um, any of the Mbumo now's gone way off the boil. He like is that mad now? Uh, um, who else? Who else is there? You can go through all the assets and what they cost, and like Ekatike's massive money. He should be just an 8 million. Like what's he 9.2? Now he's injured and he's done. So yeah, you could go through, but it's been Semenyo's had a quite good season, but now he's at City, so he's sharing around the points. It's now Doku and it's Cherksey, so people will take a chance there. Aston Villa, look at Watkins, completely unreliable. I have no idea. It's just the whole Premier League, the standard is it's dropped off a cliff. I think it was FPLD Eunice who mentioned it, and he's a fellow United, a red like myself. I've worked hard to get back to my mentality of being United. I've worked hard. I've really made a concerted effort in 3.5 years. No, actually, rectifying this mistake has been in the making for probably 10 years. Well, definitely after the Champions League defeat. That's Rosie's gone again. Hold on. Yeah. Since you hears my voice, that's it. And right. So I was going to go on a tirade about this whole Spurs, the whole thing. But it's a dead and it's a rotten club and it's finished. She needs to go out to the garden. That's the problem there. Okay. Hold on a minute. So you can't mute this. I better pause this for a minute. Okay, we'll be back in a minute. So anyway, Rosie's okay. Don't worry about it. Anyway, nobody can pin this Spurs relegation on me. I've done the work. I've got the hell out, and I'm back to me. Do you think Harry Kane's over in Bayern Munich crying a river? He should have left years ago. Imagine what he could have achieved. Some of this crazy loyalty. There's no such thing as loyalty in football. And I'm glad Harry got out just in time. I think Son's career and legacy is just a footnote. That's it. And it's devastating, really. Such a talent. What a player. Amazing player. Anyway, that's the team. So a lot of you will have set up that wild card. Lots of the influencers. Most of the influencers have set it up with a wild card for this game week. With this 22 gone. Or 32, sorry. Tired. And they're going to have this bench boost like Andy from Let's Talk. He'll have Bruno Fernandes and Gabriel on the bench, and then he's got 13 doublers. You can't. That's next level stuff, and the patience then to go through the season. But he's not had to react to any terrible over. He's just been amazing overall. So you can have one of them seasons. I had one of them once. It can happen. It's just a twist of fate sometimes, and everything you do rolls. It's like not everybody can be rubbish. Some people are brilliant out of poxed or amazing skill or experience or whatever the galaxy has. it's already out there determined, and that's just your lot for the season. So you can fight against it the best you can, but the general theme of it is good, bad, and ugly. And I've been ugly this season. Right. So I'll stick. So I did get rid of Bruno Fernandez there to get in Haaland, and I was really debating to get in Cherksey there and go all in, but I'd be completely destroyed. I've already took a -4 here, and I'm going to do the triple captain in Haaland, and I'm just going to see if it can make some points. I don't expect to make massive rank. I'd be just hoping to stay in the pack and squeak top 800k if possible, and crawl somehow to top 500,000. Top a million sounds absolutely terrible. I'll take 500,000. I don't want that. I don't want to give you that. Of course, I don't want that, but it's just too much of a slog. It's too much to do too late in the season. So you have to be realistic. Next season, I don't know where I'm going to go. I won't be as invested. I'll still have pods, but um, I think I've learned to cope that, oh, it's just rubbish this game week. Oh, it's just rubbish. It is what it is. Just to be more whimsical over the whole thing. So I like Dewsbury Hall, and I think Everton, their fixtures are kind of up and down, but who knows? I'm not subbing this guy. I want to know who knows what form Liverpool are in and what Everton are in, and it's a big possibility Everton will be the best team in the beautiful city of Liverpool this season, which is what some come down from Liverpool from being champions. So West Ham, so they are kind of tricky enough, I suppose, those fixtures targeting them, and I don't like the thought of bringing in Dewsbury Hall and not playing him. And he's a number 10, is playing a good role, so I'm going to have him anyway. So yeah, I think maybe the Everton, a lot of them will be a bit of a bench fodder here and there, but for 34, they're okay. I just want to get through that. So that means probably -4 and 34 with about um, with about nine players, possibly, or maybe if we could squeak 10 with a -8, and just see out the season and play the best you can. So yeah, I want to get rid of Cole Palmer as quick as I can, and the Chelsea rubbish. I just got him in because of the double. I was thinking ahead in the future. Like I know I've got no chips, so I had to get these dudes in. I took a punt on them. I don't know, what was it, the game? Was it Leeds or Burnley? The Cole Palmer thought would mop up, and he blanked and went off early. So that didn't work out, and I've had him ever since. So what game was that? Anyway, who cares? So that's more or less. I can get Bruno back sharpish with Palmer anyway. Got a few quid in the bank. And I see these Bournemouth dudes, they kind of go very well with what Crystal Palace are going to be doing soon. Everybody will be wanting Palace in 36. I think they double. Well, Man City are guaranteed to double. So let's get our 3 City. Let's change our Bournemouth into Munoz and Co. And they'll be attacking. Who knows? They could be in the final of the West Ham Cup, as I call it. And they'll probably take it serious, and Glasner will leave and go, and nobody knows where he's going to go. He was being mooted for the United job. Yeah, what else did I hear? I heard Bentancur should be back soon for Spurs. Romero's out for the season. And yeah, Ekitike's done. He's done ankles. Whatever. So yeah, anyway, I'm just going to muggle along. So in the league, quickly. As I said, Dave McNamara has headed out the league, and the lack of activity. I cannot believe the guys here. It's just incredible, just the lack of chips. And see, the two of them, the two best players of the season, hands down. Okay, Neil Lacers-Carney's coming. I didn't realize he was so close. He's only 18 points down, so we can't forget about him. It's a three-horse race here. This is brilliant, and he has experience of coming second to Joey Nina, like myself. Yeah, where is Joy in the whole grand scheme of things? Roy Harford's a very dangerous player in ninth. You gotta watch this guy. He's got loads of chips left, and he can pull rabbits out of the hat easy. Now Joey's not down that far. I must have scrolled past him here. Yeah, Joey's. Oh, just sorry, Joey's in fifth. So 24. Yeah, it's a healthy 56, 50. It's a 54-point lead. Yeah, a 54-point lead. Dave has, and Stevie has less. It's a 43-point lead. So that's possible for Joey. And you guys want to watch your arse. I'm telling you, watch your arses there. My God, above. That's two. And he's whittled down the people there. He's just nabbed them in a bench boost and a free hit to come left. So he should. Yeah, let's have a look at Joey's team because we have to assess whether this guy's got much of a, he's just, Joey's the most conservative player you'll ever see in your life. Very, just gets, the DEFCON monsters and all this. I never really bought into that so much. Oh, it's the DEFCON has ruined the game, and then it's so. I like the DEFCON. I don't think it's ruined the game at all. These people are just chasing some sort of ferry down a hole, man. You look at Joey's team. Okay, Bowen's a DEFCON monster a little bit. Rice can get them here and there, but he's not 100%. Alderete might get a few. Gabby gets some. But yeah, I don't buy into that because he doesn't have much in regard to DEFCON. Okay, Senesi's on the bench and Anderson, but he's not got it there. Wilson's interesting. Still in the reserve. You can have him in your Christmas stocking and take him out when you need him. So Bruno's in there. No Haaland, as you can see. So that's going to be interesting. So he's played his wild card. Could he? I think Joy's in a very, very tricky. Now he's got a plus 31. How in God's name did he get that? On his transfers, Ekatiki out, Bowen 14. Dewsbury Hall, a plus 9 after scoring. And Alderete, a plus 8. And that's a plus 31 on the move. It's just, yeah, so there you go, folks. This is what you're up against. Joey's just gotten the three best assets to have in the game in a certain game week. So I rest my case. That's what you're dealing with, and that is scary. That is frightening scary. That's just like 5 stars. Like Joey can turn it on like pressing a switch. Flick, flick, flick. He doesn't show it all the time, but when he needs it, he does it. And this guy, I think he's still in there. I still think he's still in there in the hunt to win the Christie. And you guys just have to, like, you went in with O'Reilly and you've kind of negated a little bit. But you're going to have to keep doing that. Joey's just took 20 points off Dave, and okay, not so much off. Of Stevie. Stevie was able to get a better score. 7 points. So not as much off Stevie. So there's enough time, enough game weeks left for these guys to tighten up. Seriously, Neil, Lacers-Carney will tell you guys, you do tighten up when you're out in front and you're trying to pick the safe pick that will get you over the line, where the other lad is free and loose and he's just going all out. And I think that's where Joey is now. I think he's going all out. So we have to really assess this. I'll do my best for you guys. Gabriel's fine going forward. Bruno's going to be brilliant, but not for this away to Chelsea. So that's an issue. How many has he? Dublin, Burnley and Bournemouth, Chelsea. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Can't be Dubravka, Gabriel, Zhao. That's 3. Sanchez 4. Suppose Senesi 5. Don't think Gabriel's Dublin. Did I say that? I think it's only 4 actually. You know, Burnley, Chelsea, Man City. He's got no Man City. Yeah, he's in a world. There's no way. Actually, I think Joey's got no choice but to. He's got 2 free transfers coming going into this game week. So, how are you going to get in Haaland in here, or even a Semenyo? So, quickly looking back at the 2 lads, it seems to me, I think Joey's got no choice but to kind of not go near the assets the other 2 have, so he can claw back that 40 or 50 point. He's probably not even looking at the Christy Nicholson Pub Fantasy. He's probably looking at the overall or some other massive league that he's into, Let's Talk or something, or some other league, and he's watching, and that will look after everybody else's league. Whatever you won't be. This is just our microcosm. He's in here in this Christy Nic, and he's present, but he's not there, which is infuriating because it doesn't matter because you're on your phone and you're not the conversation is going from one ear to the other. It's so maddening, isn't it? It really is, and we're obsessed about this, and that's the crack here. So what's the story here? The 2 of them, Dave and Steve, Haaland and O'Reilly each, and your dude Steve's got Semenyo. I still think Semenyo is too good, and I cannot believe he's up against Dave here with no Semenyo. Has he got? He's got Bruno in there. These ads are in this live FPL, or they just do your head in. Steve has got Gakpo in. Ekatike is a problem, so we'll see if Dave. Yeah, just O'Reilly, very patient. Loads of chips left. Free hit, wildcard, and triple captain. Yeah, and Dave's at 43k in the world, which is unreal, and I think he can get that top 10k. And he's proved it all season. Gravenberch, I don't know what that call was all about. Seriously. Gravenberch, man, wow. I think it's one of them things where you forget to change, or what happens is that who did he take out? He took out Roden, so for O'Reilly, and if Roden was captain, then O'Reilly would be captain. So no, this was a premeditated thing. He's on purposely put captaincy on Gravenberch, and whether somebody's got into his team and just played a joke or something. It is done. People do that. People get access to phones. People say, "Oh, I'll go. This would be a laugh," and it's happened before. It's happened to Andy from Let's Talk and other people, and yeah, people think it's funny. It's not. It's disgusting. I think it's like you know, it's like your body's defiled or something. Or Bruno Fernandes should have been the captain there. That was the. I have no idea, Dave, but he didn't. It didn't make a difference in the end, did it? Really, 2 points to 4 points. Who cares? He's got away with that one. He could have lost big. Who was Joey's captain? Fernandes. So 4 points becomes 8. So that's not it's not a disaster. But it's 6 points that shouldn't have been lost. But that could come down in the end. The difference, you see, that's the problem. Like Joey is the creme de la creme of a pro player that knows what he's doing, and he can come back from any situation. And if he gets his teeth into the Christie, and there's nothing else to play for, was he 230k? He's I might as well go and win the Christie, because everyone else is salivating. I've won it already 3 times. I'll go for the fourth. That will make Vinny angry. And you know, um, so yeah, look, guys. So going forward, I think Joey's got no choice but to do his free hit. He's used a lot of transfers, man, hasn't he? He's used three there. He's already used his wild card. City, and most people will be bench boosting there, so they'll catch him on that with 15 doublers or 13. He probably might get 11, but he'll have that team going back into 34, and so it probably be okay in 34 then. So he's doing a reverse what everybody else is doing. So yeah, United should be okay for 34. Do they have Fulham or something? Um, nothing is easy for United anymore. They're going off. They're running off the edge of a cliff. You know, it's that Ugarte, this disaster man, single-handedly just destroying the club by on his own. Like, oh yeah, Maguire suspended for Chelsea as well. And who's the other dude? Lissandro Martinez is suspended because he touched somebody's hair. So that should give. I don't fancy United then to go down the Stamford Bridge. I think they'll want to get into that top five. United, I think, might hang on, but they'll need to get a couple of more wins, get a bit of momentum back. That lead shocker, first time in 54 years. Um, yeah, I've seen the both goals, and it's an absolute crime. These guys just kicking it. The clearance is like going 2 yards and back against the leads and losing the ball in the 18-yard box is shocking stuff. But Joy should be fine. I think he just has the four I said. I keep counting them, man, but one, two, three. Yeah, he's going to be fine. He'll have all that set up for 32, 34, so he'll reverse it. So that'd be the free hit done. So he'll bench boost 36 and he'll get, I think he'll save all his transfers then to 36. Was it 30? So three, four, five. So he can get to five more free transfers for 36 and then he'll get in all his City for, and then here. So that's the plan for Joy. So you've been told now what he's going to do. You've already got your City. So you're going to just have to hope that City bang. But he's going to have his Haaland and his O'Reilly. Well, O'Reilly is apparently injured now, a hammy. It's a possibility he will miss the Arsenal game. Okay, so yeah, he should be back maybe for the Burnley, but you don't know. It's a twitch in the hamstring. So it could just keep an eye out. So Joey might even go for O'Reilly now. So he might just go for the safe bet, which is Gay. He's just turning into Mister. What was it called again? The guy, the He-Man. Um, oh, the utility man. He could do anything. Manator, is it? Man at Arms. Yes, I've got it. Man at Arms. That was him. Skeletor, He-Man, and Man at Arms. Oh, them were the days. I just need a bit of neck oil there. So I think we've gone so through most of this. So I think Joy and Stevie and Dave will probably wildcard in 35, set up their teams for a bench boost. Well, maybe not Dave. So it's going to be interesting what Dave is going to do. He's how is he set up for? Well, just have the quick eye test here. He's hardly got any doublers apart from the City. You know, Senesi's a doubler, Dubravka's a doubler. There's four there, just off. Uh, he's got his wild card, so I suggest for Dave to wild card and just get the template 33, and then you still have your free hit for this team. How is it for 34? It's fine. He'll get through 34 fine. He's just got the problem with Ekatike. And don't captain Gravenberch for God's sake. And yeah, he's fine for 34, but he'll probably use the free hit for 36. And he can definitely optimize his team, get the Palace doubler. And whoever's, I think the FA Cup finals affected by 36. So whoever, I'm not sure. Is this the semi-final in 36? The quarterfinals are already done, aren't they? So we have the semi-finalists. So I presume it's going to be the final weekend in the 36. So I'm only guessing here. And so that means there's going to be 4 teams that will be out of commission. Whoever gets to the final. So whoever's left as Leeds, I think Chelsea, City, whoever's after that. They're left. And Man City and Palace already have a double, so that can't. Unless that goes into the midweek of whatever is it? Midweek of 36, possibly they have the FA Cup final, then they play that game. But whereas it's just it's still too much for my mind to get wrapped around. But basically, I think Dave's going to be fine. He's got enough chips, and it's a little bit of a reverse of what everyone else is doing. Not a bad place to be in. So here Stevie's he's played his wild card, and 33, of course. Dublin again, not massive. He Bilal O'Reilly is 2, Haaland 3, Semenyo 4, maybe Enzo 5, maybe Dubravka is it 6. He should be fine, but I suppose he could optimize that by doing he's still got his bench boost, so I don't like Mainu there. I don't like Ekatike, and I don't like Enzo. He's 3 free transfers. It's just so complicated. There's so much to do. You could just free hit 33 and do a bit like what David McNamara will have to end up doing. It's just probably the easy way out. Get your guaranteed doublers, and then 34, you should kind of swing by 34. Suppose you'll have maybe 4 free transfers at that stage, so you should be able to make a team there. Like Kelleher, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's only got 6, so he's 5. So it's a little bit of a tricky situation. So it's not straightforward there for our friend Stevie Strait, whether he can just use his 3 free transfers to get rid of all the junk that's got injured, set up reasonably enough, and still keep your free hit then for, I don't know, 36 or even 34. He's got options, man. I think Joey's going to find this. It will be tricky. I don't think that these two can mess it up. Now, the wildcard's been played by Neil Lacers Carney. Grobe is in there, everybody. That was the big pick. O'Reilly, of course, was the pick. Van Hecke was the pick. Verbruggen was the pick. Calvert-Lewin, he went that way instead of, who was the other pick? So Thiago's good. João Pedro. So he's gone for Calvert-Lewin instead of João. That's the wild card. So yeah, Leeds are very good for the double. So I think did they have Bournemouth to play? So that's a 50-50. Strikes and seats now. Yeah, so this guy he's got everything for 33. So Bruno, yeah, he can play a bench boost now. He's set everything up for 33. He can play the bench boost. This is the perfect way to get. This is what all the top influencers are doing. Wildcard 32, bench boost 33, free hit 34, and you have all your guys set up for 36 anyway because of the City double. So yeah, it's freewheeling really. Yeah, the 2 chips. This is perfect. Lacers Carney can win this. He can win it, and the experience of last season as well. So while the other two are watching each other's, the two-horse race, it's always the third horse that comes off nobody sees, and that could be Neil Lathir Carney. And you know what? He wouldn't be a bad winner either. He'd have another Christy Nic on the shelf there with the Brat Lunatic, his brother, Ja, and keep it in the family out. So a new winner again. So it's been a very exciting. These guys have been brilliant. They've brought the standard all season. Dave has brought the standard. Stephen, Neil again, an amazing season, and so it's very straightforward. Neil's team, to be honest with you, it's archetypal. Oh, and Cunyon, a shout out for you. Bruno, 53, 182,000 K in the world out of 13 million players. That's how good. Well back, okay, that was a punt. Ouch. 53. He didn't have O'Reilly. He doesn't have Haaland. So yeah. It's amazing how many of the guys just don't have Haaland and they're just flying it. I thought I was the only one that was going without Haaland, but now I have Haaland, and now these guys don't have him. So enjoy. So this free hit, then a bench boost. Can you do? Oh, I just cannot bear the thought of going through 33 with no Haaland, man. So, I'll be making hay on these dudes. Possibly, I can't believe it, man. It's such a risk, man. It really. Oh, that's be a man, be a man. Of course, it's risk. Men take risks. But you know what I mean? Like, I've gone like, without Haaland since my wild card in 21. So and then I threw him in for a free hit, I think, and I've gotten back now pretty late in the day because I think I've made a lot of gains, and there's only so many times you can go against a Haaland. You saw what he did against Liverpool in the FA Cup. I know it's only Liverpool, but it's still a hat trick, and he gets like three touches. He gets a penalty, he gets a shot, and then I don't know. How was the other one scored? But yeah, but he's just prolific. So going back to Owen's team, free hit I see in the bench boost that they're probably the two best to have at this stage. But how is he for 33? Again, not many doublers. I think Ekatike problem again, but he's got Rayan, which I'm not impressed. But he's a doubler. Semenyo 2, Gahi 3, Dubravka 4, Welbeck 5, Zhao 6. So he can limp about. He's got one free transfer. Get maybe 7 or 8, or he can do a free hit and he can maximize that. But in the free hit, you're still not going to get the benefit of the bench. And to play a bench boost in 33, you could just maybe get a -4, get up to 8 doublers, fix that bench a bit, and you can try and save the free hit, and you could play a bench boost then. I think it's still a good week for Owen to do a bench boost in 33, clear up the bench a bit, sort out the TK thing, and target 1 or 2 for that double. A lot of people are getting rid of Wilson, but I'm not going to suggest Thaw. I don't know. Yeah, so he's got Martinez as a second goalkeeper. Yeah, it's okay. He could muddle through this game week and with a couple of transfers, a bench boost, and then he had the free hit for. I think this team is fine for. Well, it's 50-50 again then for 34 because he'll have about 8 doublers and then he's goose then for that. He could just free hit himself out of 34 and then try and save 2 or 3 transfers then or take a -4 to get sorted for 36. But yeah, I think Owen's team is a bit in and a bit out. It's a very, very tricky. It can go either way. It's not straightforward at all. So any move you will do in this team, it's like a tipping point either way. So you got to be very careful. That's just my word of advice. For Owen there, and top 5, we've just seen Joey's team, and yeah, I think he definitely will find it very, very tricky for 33. So I've already discussed his options there. Pork shout out to 60, incredible, still a bench boost and a triple captain. Very interesting selection left. A bench boost for this game week. Keane isn't a player. Ekitike is done. He'll have to sort them two for two transfers. He's got no Haaland in this team. He's got Gay and Semenyo, Cash. It's a little bit over the shop. Roofs and Rhea. It's a very no Palmer. He's got Zhao, Thiago, Wilson, Bruno, Gravenberch, Mbumo, Semenyo. I think he's done really well to get 60 out of that team. I just have to say there's a Bula bust there. That's like Royf, the 11 there. It's just absolutely, and there's Gay and there's Thiago. It's just three players again that destroy, and he's got a healthy green arrow. Three players. It's like every game week we come across. It's like three players every game week. If you have them, then you're laughing. Then one week you have to get rid of Bowen and bring in Zhao. Then another week you got to get rid of Zhao and bring in Bowen. And then next week, then you got I need Wilson away to Burnley. Where you get rid of Rice for Wilson, and then you drop Wilson because then he goes on his 2 or 3 without a return, and you get in Turksey. It's just that's the way it is now. And everybody's, it's just all potluck. FPL has turned into potluck, guys. So enjoy. As it's. It is maddening as well. That Brighton game, with Burnley, 2 offside goals and unlucky this and unlucky that, and they should have. It's just like something's going on here. Somebody did not want Burnley to score a goal against Brighton. Somebody, or people's conspired. Kylie's had a very good, consistent season. Again, top throw 300k in the world. He's still got 3 chips left. 1 free transfer. He got in Welbeck anyway for a +2. His team, again, a little bit like Owens as well. It's a bit in and out. So I want to be a bit careful here. Timbers is injured. Steve, meh, but he's a doubler. Keep. Scott's a doubler. 12 on the bench. That's an ouch. Unlucky there. Scott's back. Scott's having a wonderful season. Being injured and back into form. I love Dewsbury Hall. Gabriel is just, I'm not getting rid of. I'm never consider. Well, I did consider getting rid of Gabriel myself, but I'm glad I didn't. I just think he can bang, and he mightn't be that well. He'll drop in rank possibly because people have wildcarded him out maybe just to get money in. So Virgil done really well there for Patrick Kiley, and this number is 9. So yeah, it's a very good 69. Going forward, he's got no free hit now. He's got he's got a few doublers in Esteve, Scott, Dubravka, so that's 3, Haaland 4, Welbeck 5. Riley might be playing, so I'm not going to count him. So he's got 5, a bit, okay. 1 free transfer. I'd like to attack it, but really good players. 34 should be fine for 34. But I think Timbers will be back anyway. So no need to panic, actually. I think 34, he shouldn't be too bad. If he just keeps on it and a couple of transfers just to optimize 34. It's just when do you do your wildcard? Well, possibly wildcard and 35 and then bench boost. Get everything sorted by 36, bench boost. And keep an eye on the triple captain. You could even triple captain this game week, coming 33 for Haaland. That will get him out of a jam. Optimized doubler is a bit. Just decide, which guys you want to keep for your 34 blank. So yeah, Paz going on really well. None of these guys are going to be outside the top 10 for the season, so I don't think any of us are going to get a hat. If you're not in the top 10 now, you're in big trouble. Seriously. I'm looking where I am. I'm 18th, right? 1808. I'm 950 odd K. And I'm only like about 8 points off the 13th position, but that doesn't get a hat. But to get to the Huey Carney position, that's 46 points I have to make up on Huey. And Huey's no daw, and he's got 3 chips left. So it's kind of cooked. I know. I'm really going. If I can get Huey Carney's position 405K, I would have doubled my rank from last season. So I can prove over the last 3 years that I'm in an upward trajectory. 2.1 million, uh, um, 1.1 million, 800K, and then 400K. I'll take that, and the next, I'm gonna win the Christie next year. So the Star Trek: The Next Generation's on. I can't miss it now, guys. This looks like a good one. They're on the planet now. Just some sort of obelisk or plinth in this cave. It's a red sunset, guys. Oh my god, can't miss it. Looks. Oh, this isn't. Oh, this isn't the Tasha Yar episode where she dies. Um, let's see. Kieran Kiley in 13th, 50. So there's not much activity chip wise here, really. Good stuff from John C. Halpin, a 76. Okay, it's a 72. Oh, this is a good episode. Oh my, I can't miss it. 72, good stuff. Bowen captain. Now, before I go back, this reminds me. Uh, Lee Chambers, he is just not going anywhere. He had an amazing game week. He is number 8, a 74. Bowen captain. We were in the pub together. He should have got the 4 assists. He got even DEFCON, cleared up the whole game. Absolutely devastating performance against Wolves. Lots of people would have got rid of Thiago and Bowen to get in the Zhao and the Haaland or whatever the other, or well back. You saw people were looking to set up for 33 and it cost them points in the end. Andy from Let's Talk was saying that it's kind of a bit he didn't make massive gains from if he just left it. But now he's set up anyway perfectly. So that's Lee done his wild card. This is his wild card team. I love the look. I told him to sort out his bench. And the moment he does that, Katiki gets injured. Wan-Bissaka didn't even start. But he had them on I think they must have been transferred in anyway, Katiki. I don't know either way, but great stuff from Lee. It's a fun. He still has to sort out that bench. Szoboszlai, okay, DEFCON Merchant and Rice. So this is a bit of a DEFCON-y team here. Bowen's a DEFCON. But yeah, Saliba instead of Gabriel. There's a few, places you can attack it, but yeah, he's got a free hit and triple captain though, so he's only got the bench boost. So we were talking about this, and is he set up? He's got 1 free transfer. He could bench boost and just get the whole thing done and make a run for the top 10 by 33. And if so, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 4 doublers and he's got no transfers. So it's not going to be a maximum gain this game week anyway for himself, and he's going to have to take a -4. I think there's no value doing the bench boost if you don't know if Wan-Bissaka is going to play. Liveramento's only got a 1-pointer. Ekitike is injured now, and would you want to take a -4 to get just a nice bench now after a wild card? It's unlucky. To be honest with you, I'd keep the bench boost until 36. Take your pills and your vitamins and your medicine, and save your transfers. Get a Haina do a 3 a 4 transfers for 36, and you're laughing. And that I'll tell Lee that to do that. Sorry, I'm telling you all this anyway. It's just I work with him, and he's a Sun Dream Team guy, not enough. But now he's definitely FPL now. He loves the game. He does really well. So that's Lee. Rory got a 48, but if we can't highlight everybody every week. Huey's done his wild card. We have to have a look at that. It's the top 10, top dog here. Huey's got a lot of history in it now. That's all the Carneys are doing. They're all there, man. They're all there. For Bruggen, yeah, that was yes. This straight away, you can see this is exactly what was all for. He's watching content. It's obvious. O'Reilly on the bench. No, it's a lot. So he's got 24 points on the bench, guys. Ouch, Darlow, Hinselwood, and Hill. And I don't think I would have Ray in there. I just don't fancy that. I'd have Riley definitely. I'd have Alma City playing. It's no point saying, boo after the gates and the horses and cows they're all down at Taurine by now. It's no point now. It's no point. But yeah, Tiago's in there, Calvert-Lewin, Haaland. It's 55. It's just a frustration. That should be a 69. It should be, man. It really should. But yeah, and he probably won't get any benefit out O'Reilly next game week with the hamstring with Arsenal. He will be watched and they'll see if they can recover. Fergie Walsh in the 30, so less said about that, the better. Connor Freely with a 55, Kieran Kiley with a 50. Happy birthday, Liam Herr. Yeah, saw it on Facebook, guy. The Chancer, Liam the Chancer. And I'll never, ever explain why. I'm not breaking. He doesn't know why he's either called either. It's just all in my head. But I love it. The Chancer. Liam Moog. Mukiele, dude. I think Mukiele, he scores from that stupid deflected goal, wasn't it? So he got the goal and clean sheet and all the points. So that's the Mukiele thing. 57. You see, there you go. This is the season where one or two of the banks, and you've got Gahey on the bench. How do you have Gahey as third sub on the bench? And you're playing cash. Oh my God. That is see, this is the problem, like guys. This is the problem. Is these are micro decisions that people do. And you really have to kind of really go sometimes to fight the line between conservatism and going gung ho, like we saw, like going with Ryan here for Huey instead of playing O'Reilly, and this time for poor old Liam, it's like playing Cash or Hall. Well, I wouldn't mind Hall so much. He's attacking, he's having a good season, but definitely I would say Cash is the problem here. I play Gay. You spend more on Gahey, 5.1 million or whatever it is on Gahey, and you play a less expensive dude. And I think Villa, they were probably playing Forest, a 1-1. That was never an easy game for Villa away to Forest. See, I suppose, yeah. Oh, well, City are playing Chelsea, but yeah, they're going for the title and they've come into a run of form. And I play every City asset no matter what, even against Arsenal. So, Mark, the Oracle Phillips on a 54, and he's played his free hit. So, looking quickly for 33. Gudmundsson will play, Semenyo will play 2, Vaneka 3, O'Reilly maybe, but we'll leave him out for them 3, Haaland 4, Welbeck 5, Dupavka being at 6, if he's lucky. It's not very sexy. The 2 transfers, you get to 8, maybe a -4, 9, maybe. Klein, the bench is a bit mucky. I think you can rule a bench boost for this 33 out. I would have done the wild card. I know it's a 54, but if only he'd done that wild card in 32, but he had no free hit. So maybe he didn't play the wild card because he had no free hit for 34. So going forward, he's a little bit 1 foot out, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Has to be very careful, tricky how to play this, not to have too many for 33, or he'll have 2 less for 34. So he's a little bit like that in a way. So probably I would wildcard in 35, bench boost in 36, and triple captain maybe this game week for Haaland. So easy. That's your plan done there, Oracle. I think you can get a run. You're probably the best. Well, 18, 13. No, I think you're in my camp really of the Netherlands or the Netherlands. A little bit for the top 10. It's very, very tricky. It's about a 40 odd point gap to get to the likes of Fergie Walsh and and Hughie Carney there. Fergie's too good a player not to miss out on a hat. He's a top 2 player. Hasn't won it, but he could have won. He could have won the Christie. Could have definitely won it in that year with when Carney won it. So yeah, it's frustrating, man. But he's been unlucky in periods, and he's up where he has the cream rises to the top. And so Fergie is rising, and he's got 3 chips minus. Well, he's got the free hit, the traditional 3 chips left. Truffett's good. So it's a 30 points. That's the frustration. It's hard to figure out what went wrong here. Coyote got something in DEFCON. No Ekatike, so no Saka, no. Yeah, so he's been kind of goosed. Three free transfers. Bruno's captain, but he could have been captain for a while. Could he have left this team go a little bit? I just wouldn't have Saka sitting on the bench there for a while if I know he's not playing. Conson, no. Timbers, no. Ekatike. So Brobbery's still there. I think Fergie's left the team go a little bit. He's missed 1 or 2 game weeks, I think. Connor Freely, it's on his wild card, the 55 pointer. And yeah, it's the stereotypical one for Brooklyn Van Hecke. Darlow, DCL unit, João Pedro, he's got the Palmer there, Bruno, Semenyo, Hinselwood. It's just the perfect wild card. So I think Connor will have a good crack. He's only like about 15 points down in the top 10, so he's the most likely to run into that hat. So he's playing it perfectly. Bench boost next week, and he'll have who's the only ones? Gabriel and Bruno are not doubling. Apart from them two, that he's got all doubles. So he's got the Andy from Let's Talk route, and he's laughing. He's got the 3 traditional chips left and everything. Kieran Kiley on a 50, fair enough on 13 points. There's the Chancellor there on the 14th, and Lee, the Oracle in 15th, John C. Halpin in the 6th. All these are quality, and we haven't even mentioned the Dancer. Jack the Dancer, I'm just behind him. We're actually level on the points. I never thought I'd get up to Jack the Dancer's level. I just as honored just to be mentioned with these names at the minute now. Seriously. But yeah, the Chancellor's always, or sorry, not that, but the Dancer has got a bit of a differential team with Lewis Potter in there, and Rogers is still messing about. And he's a soft spot for his Van de Ven. Bruno captaincy, Ekatike is an issue. Dewsbury Hall on the bench, Hill on the bench. Hall was playing, so it's a funny old team. It's a bit in and out again as well. He'll have to play. He's got 2 free transfers, so he could clear up that bench and do a bench boost. But there's not many doublers, I don't think. Semenyo, no, there's not many. There's like 2. Haaland, Dubravka 3, Hill 4. Not, I don't know, man. It's a tricky one. Not having that wild card for game week 34, he should be okay anyway, I suppose. Again, it's very, very tricky. If anyone can figure out the team there, Jack can do it. You could free hit, I suppose. Save a transfer, have 3 for 34, free hit in 33, bench boost in 36, trip cap. You could even trip cap this game week and just leave it, just do your couple of transfers, get some money. Well, Ekatike there, maybe, I don't know, could you get in Zhao or something? No Chelsea in this team, so being a Spurs fan, I suppose there might be something in that, but they have a double this game week, so I don't know. Unless you have the funds to get in these guys, I don't know. So there you are, that's up in the air. Cattle Carney, another Carney in the top 20. He's 19th, 56. Good country trade. He's in right behind me. 19 points down on me in 19th. So there is definitely a tier. The top 3 have just ran away a bit. Then there's the other tier in the top 10. And then we're in the 3rd tier. And there's a few tiers. There's definitely a bit of centrifugation going on here, guys. So Cahill is probably in that 4th or odd tier, but he's going to get back. So you've got the traditional 3 chips left. So Bruno, Rogers, Semenyo, Gomez, Thiago, Haaland, 56, good call. Thiago, who else? It's just a good overall team performance. Well, Virgil's done the work, not a lot on the bench, Mane, Konsa, and Hill. So I don't think a bench boost is on for 33. Not many doublers, really. There's not many blue. If the more blue you see in the team, the better it is for a bench boost. Or they're definitely Dublin. So Brighton, Dublin, Haaland, Dublin, or White. So again, this team's a bit in and out. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So it's just down to kind of himself anyway. The Crumpus, maybe free hit 33. But when you're free hitting in 33, you'll be ending up with most of the same sort of players everybody else has got in 32. So it's a fine balance, really. And when can you maximize them chips? Is the risk reward thing here, because everyone's got most people have done their wild card. They're perfect for 33. The free hit now that team is like a dead end into 33. Free hit 34, and then they're flying. They're flying 35. They can leave. 36. They can trip cap or bench boost. It's going to be very, 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 very hard to beat that. That's the template way now. So maybe Cahill can get some little wins here, and thinking outside the box here, possibly. So he's still got his trip. Put something out, get another couple playing. He's got his 1, 2, 3, 4, Depravka 5, Hill 6. Sort out something for another couple of doublers. Triple cap is 33. He might not need. I might have another 2 transfers then to get back a little bit for 34. And then he'll have a free hit in the bench boost. So he could free hit 36 to get his optimum. But he still has to use his bench boost somewhere. So yeah, it's a tricky one here anyway. Like, he weighs up. Cahill likes to think about the game. He does. He's a thinker. Owen Collins has kind of fallen, but congratulations to Owen and the marriage. It's different fish to fry now. 3 transfers left, 72. It just goes to show you leave the team. It just does what it doesn't. I think this season basically has been the season where you could leave it a few weeks and you've actually done your team a favor. It's just incredible. And again, Nico Williams that nobody has bangs. Virgil is kind of gone out now of almost the team, but he bangs here. O'Reilly bangs now. And it's a few bangers that bang here and there, and the rest of them all blank and do nothing. And then you're fighting over DEFCON. So he's got Thiago here. So it's one of them, 1.4 million. So he dropped a little bit. But not going to go in. There's not much more activity really down. There's a good 70 from Niall Richardson here. 1.9 million. Still a load of chips left. You can get that back to the top million, but no, it's like a zero. Is it a zero-sum game when you're down here between 2 and 3, and it's just like the effort of actually just trying to get top million? Is that worth the stress and the energy you burn? Or me actually doing a pod like this? Is it just all worth it? And you just like leave it for next season? I wouldn't, not in Niall's position, because he's got amazing 3 chips left. And he's got O'Reilly, Gahey. Okay, so he's got Haaland. He's got a few doublers. He's got two Bournemouth in Ryan and Senesi. So he's got a few doublers in there. Ekitike is an issue. Yeah, so you just have to work it out, bro. Just enjoy, bro. The Maverick is just behind on 52 points, and he's kind of scrambled up a bit. He's had a very mediocre season, frustrating, but not from lack of trying. I'm telling you. So there you go. Most of 70 from Duncan Hannon, who's not long ago. Duncan was top 10 flying. He was absolutely amazing start to see. Now he's 2.4 million. No chips hardly used. He's got a triple captain. He's got a wild card. It is a frustration not using it. I think that was the best thing to use the wild card now, but not for people at 3 million go doing the template chip route and getting all the same players. You're not going to get any rank at this stage. Though Duncan play your wild card in 35, maximize 36, maybe bench boost or something. What can he do generally here? Very good bench. Enzo's back. He's got a few doublers. Yeah, could bench boost. He's for 5 free transfers. Someone tell Donkey to kind of have a crack at it. If he can have a good crack at it, really. Gahi Semenyo, okay, Ampadu's a good find for the get doubler. Enzo will be back. Krupi Jr. is going to be interesting. I listen, just press the bench boost, mate. Just okay, Gibbs White, he can bang here and there. See, it's just you cannot. There's been no predictability of FPL points this season. It's been absolutely crazy, and the more money you have in the bank, the better. Just don't use it on the rubbish. Don't use it on Mbumo. Don't use it on Cunha. Don't use it. It's all a waste on Palmer. I want to see Palmer at 8 million next season, man. I wouldn't even buy him at 8 million. Penalty taker. Yeah, he is relying on João Pedro to get a touch in the box, and now nobody will go near him because he's just running the ball out of play and outside the sideline, byline, whatever you want to call it. Sean Shaky Hair in a 57. He's still there, 2.6 million. It looks as 41s and 53s and 59 from Daniel Jordan. Fair enough, he's done a lot there. 1, 2, 3, 4 transfers for a -5. Got rid of Bowen, got rid of Virgil, got rid of all the best players you want. Well, Pickford and Mbumo for Verbruggen and Gordon. So they're kind of so he was setting his team up there for the double. So fair enough. He's like 3.2 million, loads of points behind, 43rd place, but he was looking and already trying to set himself up for a double. But the problem with it, mostly everybody is wild carded into the same players he's gone for, unfortunately. And Gahi's on the bench as well for 15 points. He could have been a massive haul. But again, people say he's away to Chelsea. It's just it's frustration. But only one chip left in the bench boost, so probably bench boost. 33 season done. So that's about it. I always do like to have a roundup with Keith Robinson on 61 points. He went for Thaw, so +2 is +2. On Ballard, eventually got rid of Ballard, and he's got his triple captain left. So he doesn't have Haaland in his team. So how is he fixed for? I do lie. He's 4 million. He's flicking up. He's improved a lot from where he was. He's 50th now. Just seemed interested. Thiago on 13. Dewsbury Hall at 9. He went for Bruno on 8. I like Semenyo. O'Reilly's an issue now. He got 14 from him. Lovely, healthy 61. Flying. He's eaten up the dead teams. The defunct teams. The people have given up months ago. Sesko's in there, okay. Maguire, now he'll be suspended. Ekitika's injured and Conce as well. He's I don't know. He gets nil pot every week. Hill, so he's got a few doublers in the 1, 2, 3. Oh well, it's not an awful lot in doublers. I don't know what to say. 1 free transfer, triple captain, Semenyo or something, or no Haaland this team, so it's going to be a tricky triple captaincy option no matter what you think or do. Anyway, good luck to you, Keith, and thanks for playing, man. I just love seeing guys down here not giving up, because I was down here 3 seasons ago at like 7 million, like for most of the season, between 7 and 3 million, until about game week 30, and just kept battling, got back to 2.1 mil. It's just one of them seasons. I'm very proud to doing that, getting back there. It's just one of those seasons where everything goes wrong for you and you do all the wrong and you let emotion dictate and you got no patience and you want all your points now, 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 now. And I've had that. I've had that now. I know what it's like. Um, so that's we're rounded up here. So it's 27s, 22s, 33s, 41s, and 63. Seamus O'Boyle on the 41 there. 22 from Sean Gilday, the sniper. Gary Freely, 27. You know, this is shocking. James Crane on the 23, and he's Captain Bruno. How did that happen? Carl Morris did the bench boost, so he got a 63. Well done. But apart from that, that's the crack there. And of course, our old protagonist, Kevin Guru Killer Kilbride's there. Finally passed the 1,000 points. So, and Will Nestor, great. That's a good company to be in and around in golf. All the golfers are at the bottom. So there you go. That's I'm not going to go into the other stuff now. This pod's nearly an hour and a half long, I'd say, at this stage. So I'll let you go anyway. That's the roundup. Yeah, I don't know what to say after that now. Just want to keep that 33 as just want to keep inside that top million and fight away and see what this triple captaincy does. My last chip. Oh, you need the neck oil. So yeah, that's the crack anyway. We'll leave it there, Roisin, anyway. And yeah, I'll be happy for 34. Double checking things. Yeah, I suppose what's he going to do in 36? Because people are going to have bench boosts or triple captains left. Yeah, just going to have to chance it. Have to chance it, guys. So there you go. Take care, guys, and thanks very much for watching. Guru here. Guru out.